Caribbean Celebrity Wellness Cruise. You try and say that 5 times fast. Royal Caribbean Celebrity Wellness Cruise. And you can all be there. Text SWEAT to 39000. Eastridge and Woodbury High School bands to the field. Eastridge and Woodbury High School bands, please make your way back to the field.
Hey, should we hear Matt at some point? Okay. You guys should be. I hear nothing now. I hear nothing and like it.
Oh, there we go. We're fired up now.
Big gathering, ringing the entire field except for the sideline.
I can hear you. Yep. Okay.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Skyboxes are still empty.
Late arriving fat cats battling the snow. The snow stopped. Oh, I know. That was my goal of getting here at 11 was shattered. Yeah, this has been a crazy week. These people coming in, just this soul crushing
I guess
cold.
it's good to have it once, right? Good to have the Super Bowl once. I don't think I'm going to go that.
And the hassle factor, no. I think it's just meant for one. It's meant for one.
I totally agree.
And believe me, Minneapolis, as far as the city and the crew, you know, does as good a job as anybody.
Oh.
The mine's popping out a little bit. Thank you.
A little less attention.
Yeah, thank you. So,
that's probably production. Have a show after.
Well, that's why it's
I hope there's a lot of that stuff. Yeah, there should be, right? Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Yeah, he's up on the 3rd floor.
They'll let you park.
What's that? Yeah, just car in the back. He spends most of his time in the studio. March 15th. Down, man. There's not much time left.
I know when this Super Bowl ends, legitimately starts cooking some baseball.
My wife's starting a new job. It's like, oh wow. Even babysitters. Hey, we're scrambling all over. Yeah, players go down like first week of February.
Like,
yeah, less than a week.
I don't like it.
It's too much.
It is.
Too many games down there.
Need a little bit of.
Don't need all those games. You certainly don't need them on
All right, before we go live in about 4 minutes, the bands from Eastridge and Woodbury High School will play our national anthem. They'll be joined by our joint color guard, complete comprised of members from the Minnesota National Guard, United States Air Force, United States Coast Guard, United States Marines, and United States Navy. Please stand and remove your hats.
No, I don't have a monitor. I've got a clock in front of me, though.
Members of our military here.
I think we're saluting the flag
We
right
can
now.
see
out
ourselves in
there.
the reflection of a back of one monitor.
It's gonna flip this around.
Careful. Oh, we'll come down. Okay, work now. It's all taped in over here.
Well, good afternoon and welcome. It's snowy and cold outside as Super Bowl fun continues here in the Twin Cities. We are indoors at the Healthy Sports Center here in Woodbury, Minnesota. Chris Atterbury alongside my good friend Eric Nelson. This is the 18th annual Celebrity Flag Football Challenge, and it's brought to you by Celebrity Sweat, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. We just had a wonderful rendition of our national anthem. Great athletes playing for a great cause. You were there last year in Texas. What can fans expect here today?
Yeah, it was a blast a year ago, Chris, at Katy, Texas. We saw a lot of competitive athletes. We saw guys like Dallas Keuchel, Kirk Cousins on the field. Today we'll see Doug Flutie. We'll see Mike Vick, guys who can extend plays. They're mobile. Andre Reed's in the house. We've got UFC fighters. And how about celebrity trainers?
Yeah, celebrity trainers as well. We've got celebrity captains. That's Michael Irvin and Ron Jaworski. You can see the guys getting ready, and we should have a whole lot of fun. Now, we've got an expert with us as well, and it's Jake the trainer. Jake, our celebrity trainer, will be prowling the sidelines all game long.
Hey guys, how we doing? We're here at the 18th annual Celebrity Flag Football Game for Celebrity Sweat. It's going to be an amazing time. Every year, this event has gotten better and better. This is our 18th year, like you guys said, and it is going to be a blast. Watch out for Clay Guida. Watch out for Kevin Lee. These guys can move. They're quick. Guys, back to you. Let's have a blast.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. There is a twist this year. It's the 18th year, and in addition to the UFC athletes, there's an NFL agent. We've also got the great NFL players, and we also have actual active members of the military who will be participating on both sides. So we'll take a break. We'll get you back to Woodbury, Minnesota for the Celebrity Flag Football Challenge after this.
All right, here we go. Their starting lineups today for the 18th annual Celebrity Sweat Annual Flag Football Challenge. Blue team, Doug Flutie.
You can set it down. I'll take care of that.
Celebrity Sweat takes you behind the scenes to see how your favorite athlete Celebrity Sweat takes you behind the scenes to see how your favorite athletes and celebrities train. We talk to the stars about eating habits, training techniques, and we inspire people of all ages to live healthy lives.
If you look at all the greats, they all have the same work ethic. We all do things that other people don't want to do.
I'm a vegan. First thing, an acai bowl with some blueberries.
Being able to play the shows every night kind of demands a little bit of a workout.
Watch for weekly training tips and recipes from your favorite stars. Go to csweat.com today.
If you want to get in shape by using the elastic bands, these bands will help you get in the best shape of your life. So, you know me, the type of guy, I'm not going to try to build anything up that's not true, but I'm a guy that's going to tell you the facts. If you got the will, there's a way. Get Stroops and Elastics. It's going to change your life.
Introducing Power Reels, a revolutionary ultra-portable total body fitness product. Get stronger and leaner faster. Power Reels' patented constant resistance technology keeps your muscles activated through the entire exercise, so you see faster and more effective results. Plus, free unlimited online access to hundreds of exercises. Select your Power Reels resistance level and start getting in the best shape of your life now.
Introducing the elite class of athletic rollers, the Fit Roller from Fire and Ice Therapy.
The Fit Roller, with the aid of hot and cold therapy, helps to increase flexibility, roll out sore muscles, roll out knots, increase circulation, and reduce inflammation.
I had the foam rollers with the ridges on there. You can't heat them, you can't ice them. The Fit Roller, you're able to do the heat, you can cool, and it's everything in between.
Call now to get the Fit Roller Fit Kit.
Well, they're going to look at one of our captains tonight, celebrity captain Michael Irvin. We're indoors, but the shades are on. This is the 18th annual Celebrity Flag Football Challenge, brought to you by Celebrity Sweat. And Michael Irvin will be facing off with Ron Jaworski. It'll be Irvin on the blue team. He's got Doug Flutie as his quarterback. Ron Jaworski will have Michael Vick and get a look at Jaws. One thing to note, 17th time Doug Flutie has played in this game. He's 15-1. Roger Staubach was the only guy to knock him down. So Doug Flutie, a little bit of success as one of the veterans of this wonderful event.
Yeah, he took out Kirk Cousins a year ago in Katy, Texas, and believe me, Doug Flutie was competitive right until the very end. So you know he wants to win another game here in the Bold North.
Yeah, we've got, as we mentioned, active military members who will be participating throughout the course of this ball game as Michael Vick waving in the proper personnel, and they are going to have some fun going back and forth here at the Health East Sports Center. You see the flags in place, and again, a great cause here. Mission 22 is the recipient of all of the things that come through this great event, and you can see Doug Flutie with some of the vets who were scrimmaging earlier with the players. Mission 22 empowers veterans facing the challenge of adjusting to life at home and to find new hope. It's an amazing cause, and this event and Celebrity Sweat teaming up to help out Mission 22. We're underway. You see a little snap there, and Michael Vick's going to go right to the air. And he is going to have a completion to a familiar face here in Minnesota. That's former Golden Gopher Devondre Campbell.
Yeah, absolutely. Played with the Atlanta Falcons a year ago, Chris, in Super Bowl 51 against New England down in Houston. This year, he's here at the Celebrity Game.
Now, Michael Vick participating in his first Celebrity Flag Football Challenge, looking very comfortable as he comes underneath the Guy Singh, who's a 20-year Army veteran. And what a great touch this year to mix in the active vets. We saw them scrimmage a little bit before the game started and now getting some game action as well.
And I like that Guy Singh, a drag route, catches a ball from Mike Vick. He can tell people about that.
Another completion up the right side. That's Travis Beckham, former Wisconsin Badger, retired New York Giant.
Well, Beckham was a Super Bowl champion as well for the Giants when they knocked off New England in Super Bowl 46. So he knows all about the super stage, Chris.
Now Vick looking cool in the pocket, over the middle, and then finally an incompletion. As that one was broken up by Alec, the trainer, Alec Penix there, and it was Guy Singh who said, hey, put that one up, I'll run underneath it.
Yeah, and I like the way that Penix was able to break on the ball. Look at the jump here, Chris. Boom.
Now headed towards the goal line. Vick's going to keep this one. We've seen that before, over 6,000 rushing yards. Now, I asked the guys before the game about the rules, and Flutie said, well, the quarterback's not supposed to run. Other than that, we kind of are fluid in terms of exactly what we're going to do rule-wise. A nice diving effort in the back of the end zone as Team Red trying to get on the board. That's intended receiver Clay Guida. They call him the Carpenter.
Well, the Carpenter couldn't haul it in there. That was a good throw by Mike Vick back of the end zone. Guida probably would like to have that one back.
And they're going to go to Guy Singh and get Singh to pay dirt. How about that? 20-year Army vet Guy Singh is going to put the red team on the board. Ron Jaworski's club tic-tac-toe down the field, and Singh was the catalyst.
Well, I can tell you, Ron Jaworski wants to win this football game. As we look at it one more time, and Singh, just a simple hook route over the goal line, 6 points for the Red.
And now we'll get a conversion opportunity here. What a complex we have. It's an 80-yard field. You can see the markings for the various sports they use here. The snapper is Kazi Cheragino. Vick being pursued from behind, wide open, and he dropped the football. Dropped the football. And there's your reaction. I believe, is that Deion Jones? No, there's Jones coming over to high-five him.
Yeah, and that's one that Mike Vick could not have thrown any better, Chris Atterbury, as the drop is Kevin Lee. He's more comfortable in the octagon than he is in the end zone.
Hey, Jake, Ron Jaworski looks like he's been doing this for a while, huh?
That's right. He's been doing this for a long time, guys. I'm here with Coach Jaws. Jaws, that's a quick touchdown. How you feeling?
Yeah, I feel awesome. You know, I knew Michael was going to play zone. I've seen his team before. I know how Michael thinks. Told Vic, go out there, take the little check down. Once they start collapsing on the short stuff, then go to the sideline, then work it deep. Game plan working perfect right now.
Nice and simple, Coach. Coach, Vic looks like he still got it out there, huh?
Michael Vick always has it. See a little Zuzu on the run, too?
Yeah, he looks good out there, guys. Guys, stay tuned. More action coming right. You got back to you.
Yeah, Flutie, all sorts of time. He goes over the middle for completion across midfield, and it's Mike Adams, the former Delaware Blue Hen, on the receiving end. Boy, Flutie, all sorts of time. Wanted to go deep. He settles for a big gainer up the middle.
Yeah, it was clearly a pocket throw by Flutie. He's a lot like Mike Vick. He can move around, extend plays, but did not have to do it there.
A little pressure this time from Cheragino, and Flutie short arms into the far sideline. Now, Doug was doing some recruiting before the game. In fact, he enlisted his brother Darren, former CFL star, former San Diego Charger, said, hey, suit up. And Darren was like, I got in at 2 in the morning, man. And then Darren's reasoning was, if my buddies called me and I was sitting on the couch and wanted to play, well, of course I'd go down to the park and play. There's a hook up across the middle, and that's Kyle Randau, a captain in the U.S. Marine Corps, finding a seam.
Wow, and a good route by Randau, able to get in that soft spot in the middle. Flutie, step up, throw, and move the chains.
Again, he is 15-1 in this game. Hyper competitive Doug Flutie. Scrambling a bit. Vick now chasing him. And how about a sack from Michael Vick?
Yeah, quarterback on quarterback there, and Mike Vick with the pass rush. And there's an example of the quickness of Vick. Flutie could not elude him. And the little tap. And the sack.
Yeah, Mike Getty from South St. Paul was providing the protection, but then he slipped into a route, and Mike Vick with his, I believe, his first career sack. I feel comfortable saying that.
I would agree with you, Chris. That's a safe statement.
Flutie, lots of time. Cheragino, stuntman, actor, author. Look at the ball into the corner of the end zone for a touchdown, Mike Adams.
How about that? Doug Flutie, we talked about the ability to extend plays. He had pressure, but he moved to his left. Mike Adams, they always tell young receivers, keep moving, watch your quarterback. That's what he did. Flutie, perfect throw, and the 8-time Grey Cup champion in Canada, he looks in mid-season form.
Yeah, that was Vick on coverage. You know, he got the sack, and then he dropped into coverage. Now for the lead, here's Michael Irvin's squad, and a little short to the flat on the far side, and we're tied at 6 now. After one possession for each club. Now Flutie wants that one back.
Well, what I love about this game too, Chris, Mike Adams, typically a safety for the Carolina Panthers, but turns into a wideout, able to make that touchdown catch. We are tied up. Adams, a 2-time Pro Bowler, and you mentioned he went to Delaware. Of course, Rich Gannon is the most famous blue hen I can think of.
We heard from Jaws. How about his opposite number, Michael Irvin with Jake?
Guys, I'm here with Michael Irvin. Mike, quick touchdown with Doug. He looks great out there.
Yeah, Doug looks great. He's moving around well, you know, he's throwing well, and he's always there. He's such a competitor, you know, but what we have to do defensively is probably start coming up. They're running a lot of crossing routes right now, and we got to press them a little bit. See their quick routes, getting the ball out. That looked like an illegal double forward pass. I got to check with the refs on some of the stuff out here.
Yeah, we'll definitely check with them. Mike, let me ask you, from an inspirational standpoint, people who grow up and they want to be just like you, what kind of advice would you give to these younger generation kids?
Well, first of all, I tell the kids to take advantage of every opportunity. I'm an old man, and all I can do now is reminisce on my history. But the kids, you are writing your history right now. So take advantage of all your opportunities. Make sure you give 100% all the time, so when you're looking back, you're able to reminisce well.
Guys, you heard it from the best right here, Michael Irvin. Chris, back to you.
All right, he's going to have to talk, Jake, with his defense and maybe with the officiating crew. I think he was calling for a double pass, little flea flicker with a lateral and a touchdown. So Team Red has forged the lead. Vick here for the conversion, back of the end zone, and that's going to be incomplete. So 12-6, and how about this one? Somebody write this down, because you want to put this in the playbook. Little flea flicker. It was Guy Singh, back to Vick. Then he come over the middle. That's Will Bostwick. And Bostwick to Deion Jones to Devondre Campbell. Everybody touches the football.
Yeah, that was flea flicker and a lot of laterals. All they missed there was the band going onto the field, a la Stanford and Cal. That was a wild play.
That's a sore subject for me as a Stanford guy. So he was down twice. I don't want to go there.
I didn't want to bring it up, Chris, but that play was too reminiscent.
Well,
at least the fans stayed off the field. It's a well-behaved group here.
That's true. 12-6 now. So Team Flutie. Doug had a few words for our officiating crew, kind of trying to say, are we allowed to do this now? Maybe I'll put that in my playbook. And he threads the needle. Wow, Doug Flutie right across the middle. And why not? It's Andre Reed, the Hall of Famer.
Yeah, and Andre Reed knows all about Super Bowls in Minnesota. He played in Super Bowl 26 at the Metrodome on that Buffalo team that got beat by Washington. But you look at Reed, and he looks like he could still play today. Great shape.
Flutie and Reed hooked up 5 times in the NFL for scores. As this time now, Team Jaworski is dropping off. They're not rushing. And somebody forgot to cover the man out in the flat. Is that Adams again?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's going to be Darius Butler, former UConn Husky and an outstanding player for the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, I like Darius Butler a lot. He's solid on the field for the Colts, but he's also a great character guy. He was up for the Walter Payton Man of the Year award.
Yeah, that's as good an award as you can win in the NFL. Now they'll rush again. Cheragini, a little side across the body. That's brother combination. Darren Flutie to Andre Reed, and they'll mark Andre down. But how many times do you suppose Doug Flutie has completed that pass to Darren Flutie in his life?
Well, I think you got to go back to the days when they were growing up in New England in the backyard. That's where it all started. Both these guys, as Mike Irvin said, you know, they're hyper competitive, Chris. They want to win.
Got that Batman hat. And here's Butler. Reed, the lead blocker. Oh, a little jump cut from Darius Butler into the end zone.
And I like the Hall of Famer Andre Reed with the block. You know, they say in football, no block, no rock. Well, this time he paved the way.
Now they're going to mark him down shy of the end zone, so short yardage offense here for Team Flutie. A lot of options. Oh, they're going to bring the blitz with Guida. And into the back of the end zone, that's Kyle Randall, the Marine Corps captain, with the touchdown. He was fired up during introductions. He was trying to get the crowd into it, and why not? And Captain Randall says that's a catch and that's a touchdown.
Well, and he knows the importance of Mission 22, probably more than anybody out there on the field turf, Chris. I mean, empowering our veterans facing the challenge of adjusting to life at home, trying to find new hope. So it's good to see him get involved.
These are the key right
now. And talk about all of the elements we talk about in football, you know, adversity, teamwork, playing for the guy next to you. These veterans know it better than anyone. Conversion, haven't seen a conversion yet.
I didn't see a pass rush.
And now we have.
They dropped everybody into coverage, and it did not pay off. Flutie was patient, and he was able to get that touchdown throw to Darius Butler, the Indianapolis Colt safety, who shows he can play a little receiver as well.
Yeah, so Team Flutie cruises to their lead, and you can sign up today for the first ever star-studded Celebrity Sweat Wellness Cruise. It's September 7th. It's hosted by Tybo creator Billy Blanks. Haven't seen Billy in this game yet, but he's played in every one of these. He is a Hollywood physique expert and an amazing guy. Eric the trainer will be there. Jake Miller and James Maslow will perform, and many others. Check out csweat.com for all the details. And you know what? Our man Jake the trainer is going to be on that cruise, putting you through your paces as well.
Yeah, he's looking forward to that. It's in early September, and boy, you know, that's going to be smooth seas as far as the boat goes, but he's going to have people rocking when it comes to training.
You see Michael Vick, he's lost the hoodie and the long sleeves, and that time he just misses his man across the middle. And is that Kevin Lee again?
It is.
I don't want to be the guy to tell the Motown phenom that he should have caught it, because he is one of the fiercest UFC guys out there, but that's the second ball that the Motown phenom has not been able to hold on to.
He's good in the octagon. He used to play basketball. He used to wrestle. Maybe the football's a little rusty. And here's a pick, Chris.
How about that? Picked off, and it's Mike Adams. Well, he'll do that for you. Safety for the Panthers. Has 25 NFL interceptions, and now he's got one in the Celebrity Flag Football Challenge as well.
Well, the safeties are getting it done for the Blue. Butler and Adams on both sides of the ball, and that's a throw that Mike Vick probably wishes that he didn't make. Jaws will maybe give him an earful on the sideline.
I think it was number 17, Tony Heiser, another one of our active vets who kind of ran interference on Guy Singh's route there and muddled up the timing. And here comes Team Flutie working with a 1-point lead here. It's a great setting here at the Health East Sports Center. Glad to have you with us. Flutie counting them up, make sure he's got everybody. No pressure, he'll dump it out over the middle for Billy Blanks. There he is, the oldest competitor, and you'd never know it. 18-year vet, you know him as an actor, a 7-time karate champion, 16 years of age, he looks about 16.
Yeah, and born in Erie, PA, the home of Fred Valentikoff. And there's a ball that was a little high by Doug Flutie.
Mike Getty, former South St. Paul Packer, not able to haul it in. Remember the Army National Guard. He's a Red Bull. Had a chance to visit with a bunch of the Red Bulls out at Camp Ripley a week or so ago.
You know, the Billy Blanks story really is amazing, Chris. He opened that fitness center in LA many years ago. He started attracting those celeb clients such as Paula Abdul, and the rest is history.
Now there's a catch for Andre Reed. Now Kevin Lee struggled with a couple of balls. Jake, though, I have a feeling we're going to hear from him before this game is done. Here's the Kevin.
Guys, I'm here with Kevin Lee. Kev, you're an amazing UFC superstar. What's it like playing football out here?
Man, it's way harder than I thought it was going to be. The speed, especially at the passes. I missed 2 passes. I'm going to be kicking myself about that tonight. We down a little bit, but I feel like we can maybe get momentum back on our side.
You guys are coming right back at it. Now, Kev, yesterday you and Clay Guida, amazing superstar UFC fighter also. You guys were here yesterday. We did some stuff with the Marines. Tell us a little bit about how that was, man. That was insane.
It was incredible. You know, to be able to, you know, we got to carry the ammo cases. We got to throw a grenade, and they ran us through some of the conditioning drills that they do. It was incredible. I might be feeling it a little bit this morning. We ain't had no warm-up, no nothing. But that's how the Marines are. They have to be ready to go at any moment. You don't really get a warm-up. You don't get no warm-up. It's right out the gate, you sprinting.
That's right, man. It's insane, but you guys held your own amazingly. You guys did awesome. We had a blast. Guys, back to you.
Let's keep throwing Kevin Lee the ball. He's going to get a hold of one before too long. Now, in the meantime, Sean Stiletto, the agent and a former leading receiver for the Marist Red Foxes, as a collegiate ball player himself. He was on the receiving end of that touchdown, and then it was 20-year Army vet Guy Singh tracking down Doug Flutie on the conversion attempt. So we're at 19-12 as you see Jaws kind of rallying the troops there for the Red Squad. They're down 7 now. You get a look at kind of a Guida there in the middle. You see Beckham. It's Guy Singh with the hat on backwards, and Deion Jones of the Falcons. He's headed off, Deion Jones, to a Pro Bowl, and the Vikings fans, they're here as well. It's been quite an experience here, Super Bowl week in the Twin Cities, and Celebrity Sweat, Mission 22, putting on this amazing event here today in Woodbury, and we're glad that you choose to be a part of it.
And I love the passion of Ron Jaworski. He's been around football for a long time, Youngstown State, many years with the Eagles and the Rams. Chris, he was one of the first guys to greet Philadelphia when they flew into MSP on Sunday. He was at the airport when the Eagles got into town.
There's Beckham, or pardon me, that's Lee. They go to Lee on the far side. They get him in the in the catch column.
That's the smart move. You get him that reception, let him settle down a bit, and then actually that was Beckham on the catch, the former Badger.
Now Vic again, he dumped the sleeves. Some pressure coming. Boy, was that was Alec the trainer.
It sure was.
Alec the trainer laying out.
That would be, on Sundays, that'd be a strip sack and a fumble. Boy, I'll tell you what, he's made some plays in the secondary, Chris, now with the pass rush. He's a defensive coordinator's dream.
Alec the trainer, never sleep on the guy wearing joggers. That's kind of the rule of thumb. It's like in pickup hoops, never guard the old guy in sweatpants. Michael Vick pumps once. Alex still in hot pursuit. Boy, and he ends up spiking that ball down into the dirt. The coverage provided by Mike Getty, and there's Jaws. It's odd to see him not in the old mesh jersey, though. I figured he'd go with, like, remember when his Super Bowl performance with the Eagles, they were still wearing those mesh jerseys like you'd wear to school.
They had a bunch of stripes and the white and the green. And
give you the weird suntan if you wore it in the summer. A blitz here. Beckham has the catch, wrapped up immediately by Stellato.
Well, and Beckham just retired, but he played with the Giants, Seahawks, and Saints on a Super Bowl championship team with the Giants when he beat the Patriots in Super Bowl 46.
Now, it's a little vague as to what constitutes a first down, but I believe they're going to say he was short of whatever line they needed. So Doug Flutie's back out on the field for the Blue Squad.
Yeah, and Jaws is jawing with people on the sideline saying that should have been a first down.
Doesn't like the spot.
No, he does not. And there's no replay here that they can utilize.
Look at the blitz. Flutie sidesteps it, threads the needle to Mike Getty across the middle of the field.
Well, give credit to Flutie for the ability to shake a potential sack and then throw that laser beam over the middle. And Getty, he's impressive today, Chris.
How fun is it to have these active military personnel participating? They were so excited. Now, a lot of their fellow soldiers participated before the game. These guys are in there for the real deal. And I asked Mike Getty, I said, when this opportunity came up, like, do you have to think about it? He said, no, I was in. He said, when I was in South St. Paul, we were horrible. Maybe it was me. I'm out to prove that it wasn't. And he's done more than his part so far.
I would think that's a slam dunk. If somebody comes to you and says, do you want to be a part of this thing, the Celebrity Sweat Challenge, you're number 18, and you've got guys like Mike Vick, Doug Flutie, and Andre Reed on the field. Yeah, you're gonna jump at that opportunity.
All right, Team Flutie setting up shop here. Up 7. Now bringing more pressure again. That's Guy Singh. Flutie over the middle. There's Billy. Checks it down to the veteran. Those two have combined to play between the two of them now. If this is the 18th annual, this is all 18 for Billy. 62 going on 16, and for Doug Flutie, number 17. So a couple of veterans hooking up in this game.
Yeah, Mr. Taibo, combining Taekwondo and boxing back in the 1980s.
Back over the middle, and look at the hands for the touchdown across the middle. Is that Darius Butler? There was. Is he in the end zone? I haven't seen a signal.
I think he's just shy, Chris. Boy, Darius Butler's
He survived the ground, though. He survived the ground. That was a catch.
He's a perfect guy for this game. He grew up on a military base in Germany.
Yeah. Oh, an interception in the end zone. Flutie says he's down. The pressure was coming from Deion Jones, the Pro Bowler, and we have a flag.
Maybe a little bumping in the end zone. We'll see.
That's our first flag.
It's been a clean game so far. I like that. Referees swallowing their whistles for the most part.
One thing we've learned is I'm pretty sure that they're not going to give the interception to Jaws' club. Flutie kind of flipped it underhand there into the end zone.
Well, and how about that, Jaws walking by his opposing head coach, Mike Irvin. Things could get a little salty down there.
That's that old NFC East rivalry. So here's the blitz again. That's going to be Butler, and he's got his second touchdown. And as you mentioned, military family and Mission 22 is why we're here with the folks from Celebrity Sweat. Darius was born on an Army base in Germany. He actually, his father, 11 years in the Army, and means an awful lot for Darius Butler to be a part of.
And he does so much in the Indianapolis area, Chris. For 3 years, he's participated in a Thanksgiving meal distribution, providing 100 meals every year. He also volunteers at the annual Colts Care Holiday Shopping event, which gives gifts to the needy kids in Indy. So, good guy.
Now they're going for the corner, and there he is again. So that was all Butler. The Butler did it twice. Got the touchdown and the conversion, and a 2-score lead now for Team Flutie.
Yeah, and it's clear. Doug Flutie has found the fountain of youth. He is here, he's ready to go, and he looks ageless.
He's 15-1 for a reason. Now Mike Vick trying to get his squad back. They're going to run a little tempo here. He's got a caravan on the near sideline here for Deion Jones. He wants to flip it back. Campbell lost it, and it was broken up there by Captain Randall, who is going full speed ahead.
Well, and the Red, we saw a touchdown off the flea flicker and about 3 other laterals earlier. They think that's something they can run with success.
Now they're going back to the well. Vick for Beckham. Beckham's going to be knocked down there by Randall.
I knew, Jaws, I knew you wouldn't just take it.
Yeah.
I knew you'd put something together.
Well, Andre Reed's a Hall of Famer, and he's with Jake the trainer. Jake.
Guys, I'm here with the one and only Andre Reed. Andre, how you feeling out there, man?
Man, I don't know. I haven't done that in a while, man. It feels good, man. It's fun to do. Like I said earlier, getting here with the military and giving these guys a great experience, and I'm having one too with them, so it's fun.
That's amazing. And how about all the kids watching? I mean, the fact that they can get a chance to see the guys, growing up to see, it's amazing.
This is what it's about, man. They come out here and they're supporting the military too, because that's really what it's for, and just see us and we can interact with them and vice versa. That's good.
With the Celebrity Sweat guys, we're all about giving back, and this is just for Mission 22. We're really happy to be here. Really happy you can make with us, man. So thank you very much.
All right, awesome.
Guys, back to you.
Appreciate Jake. That's Andre Reed, the Hall of Famer. As Mike Vick was sacked that time by Tony Heiser, one of our active military members in the backfield. And, Andre Reed does so much in terms of his foundation. Recently with a bunch of other NFLers was in Israel, a documentary put together on that trip, and he's ready to roll. He told me he always feels good when he wakes up. It's after that he worries. As Vick's going to be sacked again. Quick whistle. Tony Heiser is piling up the sack numbers.
And one thing I like about the Andre Reed story, which, football-wise concluded in the Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. He played at tiny Kutztown State in Pennsylvania. I mean, not exactly your football factory, not a Penn State, an Alabama, USC, and Notre Dame, but he persevered, put in a lot of time, and got to the HOF.
Floated up, back of the end zone, into the crowd with a touchdown. How about that? Up in the air for Deion Jones, and he brought it back down from the heavens.
Yes, he did, Chris, and I like the elevation by Jones and also the awareness. He knew he was near the back line of the end zone. He had to get the double toe tap and the leap, hauls it in, feet in.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll give it to him.
And on the conversion, incomplete, says our official, so no conversion for Guida. But Jones, I tell you, the strategy there when you're Mike Vick is go to the youngest guy in the field. And that was Deion Jones at 23, the young man out of LSU. Check it out.
Yeah, they're cheering down Baton Rouge. And again, a little bit of a juggle. Now that right foot may have gotten on the white line, but they gave him the 6.
Yeah, look at that. We got some love from the locals here in Woodbury. Down in Atlanta, I think maybe we'll use this guy in offense.
Yeah, as if Matt Ryan doesn't have enough weapons.
26-18, now you see Flutie still on top.
Hey, by the way, this game I'm hoping next year will be somewhere in suburban Atlanta, the site of Super Bowl 53. That's my guess, my hunch, Chris.
Well, Celebrity Sweat does these surrounding all the major events, the Major League Baseball All-Star Game, the NBA All-Star Game, and we told you about the cruise, the fitness cruise coming up. You can sign up today for it. I'll tell you about that in a second as we get a little Flutie to Flutie conversion on the near sideline. Well, right now, Eric the trainer is going to be one of the guys on that fitness cruise, and he's with Jake.
Guys, I got Eric the trainer, and guys, this is the #1 celebrity trainer in Hollywood. He is the best, and believe it or not, today is his birthday. Eric, what better way to spend your birthday than giving back to the military?
I am one lucky guy, and this game is incredible. I didn't realize the level of athleticism that would happen here today. It's incredible. It's the best birthday I've ever had.
That's amazing. Well, we just want to give you a good birthday, a high-scoring game. Look forward to a good second half. We had some crazy events yesterday. Tell us a little about what we did yesterday.
Yesterday was a blur. I mean, we were at the Mall of America. You could get lost in the Mall of America. I went to the bathroom and I came out. I think I was in the world's largest Sears. It was crazy. But all in all, we did things for charity. We celebrated the Super Bowl, and we had a blast, and that's all that matters.
And for everybody watching, tell a little bit about how important sleep is and how important nutrition is when it comes to having a healthy routine.
Well, you know, when all is said and done, there are 3 things that change your body: exercise, diet, and sleep. Sleep is the most important because sleep is the only time that physical change occurs. So whether you want to gain muscle mass or lose body fat, it happens in bed. Stay in bed as much as possible. Go to bed, my friend. You shouldn't be watching this. You should be sleeping.
Guys, go take a nap. Come on, what are you doing? Guys, back to you.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea, actually.
Well, Chris, our goal is to not put people to sleep.
Doug Flutie's not putting anybody to sleep. He hit Darius Butler on a long pass down to the goal line. See if Guy Singh, the snapper, maybe sneaks into the end zone. Now they'll tip that ball. That was Jones again getting a hand on it. They were looking for Kyle Randall for the Team Flutie, under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. And again, you just met Eric, and he will be part of that amazing cruise. It's the Celebrity Sweat Wellness Cruise, September 7th. Billy Blanks will be there, Eric the trainer will be there, Jake will be there. Going to be a whole lot of fun. Get involved as into the end zone for another Team Flutie touchdown. And with that sort of fist pump response, it can only be Captain Kyle Randall. But he makes you want to run through a wall, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does. And you can tell that this game means a lot to him. I'm sure he's been prepping for it for a couple of weeks minimum. Well, Doug Flutie, he's got a lot of zip on his throws, Chris.
He's counting them up. He's got Mike Adams deep left corner of the end zone, won't throw him the ball.
Boy, did we tell you the rules? If you win,
Butler gets it. Adams is trying, hey, I was open. But Darius Butler's going to be on the receiving end of that. A little rub play in the corner. It's 33 to 18 in favor of the Blue Squad.
I know it's early, but Darius Butler is making a serious run for MVP of this game.
Yeah, he's having himself a day. Let's take a look at Captain Randall finding the pay dirt. Little sidearm angle, goes to his knees. And then look at, you can see Adams clears out of the corner, and Butler, what happens? You get a couple of defensive backs working together back there. They're like, finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
Well, and keep moving. If you're a receiver, keep moving. Give your quarterback a target, because if you just stand somewhere, you're not going to be open.
All right, we're coming to the near side here. This is their game. This could be a triple pass. Wide open. Boy, Vikings fans saw that too much a couple of weeks ago, and that's going to be former Gopher Devontae Campbell strolling into the end zone. Jaworski drew that one up in the sprint turf, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did. And what happens there is you have all the confusion and chaos with Mike Vick, dropping a ball, looking like maybe there's going to be a sack. So the guys on the back end, your safeties and DBs, they cheat up, and DeAndre Campbell just kept running. That's an easy touchdown. And how about the Sharpie?
How great is that?
T.O.-like, Terrell Owens signing the autograph.
How about that? The kid's getting a little autograph as he makes his way into the end zone, the former Golden Gopher, current Atlanta Falcon.
Yeah, and he had a great career at the U of M under Jerry Kill and Tracy Clays, and playing in a Super Bowl last year for Dan Quinn and the Falcons. So a young player on the rise for Atlanta.
They called him the Diesel when he was a kid. At that time, he'd ring the horn as he went into the end zone. Some congestion there. Is that Kevin Lee?
It sure is.
Receiving end. He held on to that one, but he didn't make it. He'd run the route deep enough to get into the conversion, so it's a 9-point game. But here we go. Here's the trickeration. Deion Jones.
And this is where it breaks down on the back end. You think the play's over, and it's not.
Over.
No. And the nearest Team Blue defender, Chris, was in Bloomington.
Well, Flutie wants it all, coming back the other way. Oh, and he hit him in the numbers. Mike Adams, and that is why he's playing defense.
Yeah, Mike Adams of the Carolina Panthers. I have a feeling that Cam Newton, Christian McCaffrey, and the Panther teammates on offense are going to give him a hard time.
Boy, he was open. You can see the Jets. He was open deep. Flutie threads it.
That's a
Let's
tough
see if they
one.
go back to him. See if they call his number again.
Well, I believe you got to get him involved again.
Approaching the 1 minute mark here in the first half. Well, instead they go to Darren Flutie, old reliable. And the Fluties connect. Whole Flutie contingent. Darren, the younger of the two, also a Boston College Eagle, of course. You got a good look at Adams. He wants another shot at it. Flutie's going to float it up and can't quite hang on. Was that Tony Heiser? I believe it was, on the far sideline. One of our military men. Adams is kind of hiding. He's right over by us.
Yeah, he's trying.
Mike's trying to kind of, like the lonely end. He's trying to just kind of stand there as the clock is ticking here. We're at about 30 seconds. And is Michael Irvin going to call a timeout?
Well,
yep, they're going to stop the clock here. Oh, Michael Irvin wants the clock reset.
It was a minute and a half up there.
Yeah, you can hear Michael Irvin in the background. He's not happy.
It looks like he's about to do karaoke. He's got the mic, he's got the glasses. He's ready to roll. Mike Adams, the lonely end. He's trying to hide over here. Come on over here. Yeah, so are you getting texts now from McCaffrey and Newton saying that's why you're on defense?
I probably am, you know, and that's exactly why I play defense. And while I'm there, don't touch me on. Sorry.
Well, and Doug waved you out to let Butler catch the conversion there. You were wide open.
I know, I was wide open. I'm being disrespected. I guess I got to get more interceptions off Vic.
All right, there you heard it directly from Mike Adams.
Yeah, he won't live that one down at the Panthers complex in Charlotte. How about the elusiveness by Doug Flutie?
Oh, and he's going to dump it to Mike Getty. Go, Mike, go! And he's going to move it all the way to the 20. They're going to have to hurry, 16 seconds.
Yeah, they got to get the snap off. They got to get.
Oh, that's the veteran Billy Blanks. So there's a flag on the play. Flutie over the middle into traffic and incomplete.
They did not allow Team Red to get back on defense in time. And I think the call will be that both lines were not set.
But the flag buys him time because it stops the clock.
Like a free timeout.
Wait, Doug Flutie with one play left. Do you think there's anything
nothing
that
could possibly happen.
Is that Gerald Phelan's music? The veteran Billy Blanks will snap it. Last play of the half. Oh, it's an untimed down. Now it's going. Scraping the ceiling. Knock it down, and they do. And I believe it was Beckham who got a paw up there and knocked it down to the turf. And we are going to go to the half.
But Butler had a shot.
Yeah.
And the good thing about having a guy like Beckham, who's about 6'5" back there, is he's usually going to win any jump ball.
Lisa Levine is the woman who remarkably pulls this all together. She's with Jake the trainer as we go to the half. Jake?
Guys, I'm here with CEO and founder of Celebrity Sweat, Lisa Levine. Lisa, this is an amazing event. It's our 18th year doing this. Tell a little bit about why we do this. You know, what's the benefit of it? What's the motive behind it?
This is our 18th year running the celebrity game, Jake, and every year we try and do something special for the hosting city, for Super Bowl, for the fans, for the families, for the military. The players love to come out and show their support, and we just want to have an affordable, fun family time.
Guys, believe it or not, Lisa is a crazy workaholic herself. Lisa, how do you stay in such great shape?
You know, for me, it's not just mental, it's not just physical, it's mental. I have to work out before work and after work and just go through the stress of the day, and you got to find your zone and relax and just have fun.
So you're saying you do 2 workouts a day every day?
2 workouts a day every day.
Get off your butt, guys. Guys, back to you.
Well, if she's doing 2, I think it balances out, right? That on average we're doing 1. Lisa putting this whole program together, and what a first half we've had from the Healthy Sports Center here in Woodbury, Minnesota. 33-24, Team Flutie leading Team Vic. More from Woodbury when we return after this.
When my
When my 5-year-old dusted me in a race to the end of the block.
When my parts start turning into pounds.
When divorce closed one chapter of my life, but opened another.
Whenever you're ready, our door is always open, and you'll always find the right encouragement to keep you on track.
Seek the Royal Caribbean.
9 and 10. Excellent set, Billy. That was cool.
Thanks, but I'm tired. I missed breakfast this morning.
That's a nutritional technical foul on you, Billy. But I've got the solution. Mauer's Sports Nutrition Organic Protein Bars. There's no GMO, no gluten, there's no refined sugar, no preservatives, and no artificial flavors. And they taste great. Try one.
This is good. Real good.
Thanks, guys, but I'm not taking back the techno foul.
That's a bum call.
Now that we got that energy back, what do you say, little Tybo?
My time.
If you want to get in shape by using elastic bands, these bands will help you get in the best shape of your life. So, you know me, the Tybo guy, I'm not going to try to build anything up that's not true, but I'm a guy that's going to tell you the facts. If you got the will, there's a way. Get Stroops and Slastics. It's going to change your life.
Well, welcome back indoors. It's snowing outside here, Super Bowl weekend in the Twin Cities. We're at the Healthy Sports Center here in Woodbury, Minnesota. You see the Eastridge High School Raptor cheerleaders, and we're going to hear from the Eastridge High School band, Eastridge High School right here in Woodbury, along with the Woodbury band here as part of our halftime festivities. Team Flutie, their honorary captain, Michael Irvin, they hang 33 in the first half on Michael Vick and the red team that is chaired by Ron Jaworski. It is the 18th annual Celebrity Flag Football Challenge produced by Celebrity Sweat. And again, another exciting game here. And all of the benefit goes to Mission 22. Check out their website. Check them out on social media. It is a wonderful organization. Let our veterans know they are not forgotten. And of course, the veterans, I think, acquitting themselves quite nicely on the gridiron. Eric Nelson in half number one, whether it's Guy Singh and Will Bostwick for the red squad, or Tony Heiser, Mike Getty, and the always active Kyle Randall for the blue team in half number one.
These guys have been able to get open in pass patterns, and Doug Flutie and Mike Vick have recognized that early. They've given them a lot of opportunities, and they've capitalized on it. Hey, don't forget, Chris, I know you're big on cruises. Sign up today for the first ever star-studded Celebrity Sweat Wellness Cruise. That's September 7th.
With that guy.
Yeah, Tybo creator, Billy Blanks, Hollywood physique expert, Eric the trainer, singers, Jake Miller, and James Maslow, many others. Go to csweat.com, csweat.com for all the details. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of fun, and these guys are having fun as well as we await the marching bands. A high-scoring first half here in the 18th annual Celebrity Sweat Flag Football Challenge. And how about the play of the first half? A defensive guy making an offensive play.
Yeah, for sure. As you see the elevation by Deion Jones of the Atlanta Falcons, and he had the presence of mind to know he was in the back of the end zone. Maybe they're going by college rules here, Chris, where 1 foot in counts, because the leap, the catch, got one in, and they ruled it a 6.
We are at the half. We've got a whole lot more football still to come, but we'll take another break before getting you back to Woodbury for the Celebrity Flag Football Challenge.
Celebrity Sweat takes you behind the scenes to see how your favorite athletes and celebrities train. We talk to the stars about eating habits, training techniques, and we inspire people of all ages to live healthy lives.
If you look at all the greats, they all have the same work ethic. We all do things that other people don't want to do.
I'm a vegan. First thing, an acai bowl with some blueberries.
Being able to play the shows every night kind of demands a little bit of a workout.
Watch for weekly training tips and recipes from your favorite stars. Go to csweat.com today.
If you want to get in shape by using elastic bands, these bands will help you get in the best shape of your life. So, you know me, the type of guy, I'm not going to try to build anything up that's not true, but I'm a guy that's going to tell you the facts. If you got the will, there's a way. Get Stroops and Slastics. It's going to change your life.
Nine and 10. Excellent set, Billy. That was cool.
Thanks, but I'm tired. I missed breakfast this morning.
That's a nutritional technical foul on you, Billy. But I've got the solution. Mauer's Sports Nutrition Organic Protein Bars. There's no GMO, no gluten, there's no refined sugar, no preservatives, and no artificial flavors. And they taste great. Try one.
This is good.
Real good.
Thanks, guys. But I'm not taking back the techno foul.
That's a bum call.
Now that we got that energy back, what do you say, little Tybo?
My time.
Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
Well, Doug Flutie and the blue team leading Mike Vick and the red team by 9, and they'll have the football to start half number 2 of the 18th annual Celebrity Sled Challenge. Team Flutie 15-1 all time, and last year was a barn burner as he held off Team Kirk Cousins. This year, well, they've got a bit of a bigger lead, and they want it all right out of the gate. Incomplete, and guess who? Mike Adams, that's our guy.
Yeah, and that was a little more difficult than the other one that he couldn't haul in. I mean, he was able to snag it full speed, Chris, but unable to corral it in for what would be a touchdown. What, just a great effort, though. Great effort.
And Mike was kind enough to join us, kind of came over to the table. He doesn't want to come all the way back. He's exhausted. He's going to stay in the end zone. And I think Mike probably at halftime went to Doug and said, hey, you got to get me back in the game, man.
Exhaustion is putting it mildly. He's taking a seat and signing a Green Bay Packer football.
Yeah, so he's going to sign some autographs. We're going to get a replacement. A little pump fake there from Flutie. Lots of time. He'll get it loose right in front of us. And Captain Brandow will make the catch as we go down to Jake the trainer. Jake.
Mike, how's it going, man? You guys are down 9 points. And what are we looking to do to come back here?
You know what, man? We got to get our guys involved. We got some MMA fighters out there. We got some guys who really can't catch the football. But you know what, man? If I was healthy enough, I'd go to receiver, put Deion Jones at quarterback, and just try to make a play. But right now, defense is important. Defense is the key.
Defense is the key, man. Hey, man, you look good out there. The shoulder looks good. Everything feels good.
Shoulder look good. It's just a little sore. It's a little tender, man. I can't do what I used to.
Guys, look forward to a comeback in the second half. Back to you.
He had the hoodie, got rid of that. That didn't work. Now he's going with a headgear. Mike Vick did have a little rotator cuff surgery, and he was telling it like it is. Here's Andre Reed, and down he goes. The Hall of Famer hits the turf, and I think, he said it like this. What was the quote? We got some guys who can't catch the football.
Yes, that was the direct quote from Mike Vick. That would be bulletin board material in the NFL.
But how about the high praise for young Deion Jones? Said he'd put him at quarterback. Whoa, there's a guy who can catch the football. Sean Stellato, NFL agent.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if Stellato gets a look from the Shield, he can represent himself, save a little money in contract negotiations. He's been impressive.
Yeah, the 39-year-old agent was a star at Marist College for the Red Foxes, their top receiver in 2001, again in 2002. And he's had some heroic moments of his own. When he was at Salem High School in Massachusetts, he got a 40-yard touchdown pass with no time on the clock to win a big game there. Well, back to the end zone, and how about that?
And let's freeze frame that one. There's Doug Flutie throwing it into traffic to the Hall of Famer Andre Reed, back of the end zone, and that ball was literally a rope, a frozen rope here in the Bold North. And that's impressive. I mean, two guys who got it done for so long.
Throws off the back foot, and you see it there just past the outstretched hand of the defender.
That's Kevin Lee.
Yeah, those two hooked up 5 times for NFL touchdowns when they were Bills together, and they hook up here for the conversion, and it is 40-24. Let's see if Mike Vick can get the troops going.
They've got work to do, Chris.
He wants it all. He's going down the sideline for who else? Deion Jones, who has been the brightest star offensively for the red team here today, and Jones hauls it in.
Yeah, Deion Jones, of course, representing the Atlanta Falcons. That was a simple go route down the far sideline. Nobody could run with Deion Jones. I like the separation by the young man, a linebacker.
He's also big. 6'1", 212. We've seen him jump, and boy, Vic throws a nice, that high arching teardrop ball. Comes over the middle this time, and Campbell can't hold on to it. At some point, you feel like Mike Vick's going to throw a ball that hits the rafters today. He throws that high rainbow ball.
Yeah, it's a fairly low roof here at the Health East Center in Woodbury, Minnesota, Twin Cities suburb. But you're right, he can put that ball a mile if he needs to.
There's Cheragino over the middle, and he can't hold on, and that's about the only thing he can't do. A good look at Kazi Cheragino. You know him as a stuntman, did the football stunts in The Longest Yard, as an actor. He's an author, he's a musician. They're going to go right back to the big fella. Look at the moves.
Yeah,
and Blanks finally gets him after a good game.
And the thing about this game, the center's eligible. He was the snapper, got it to Vic, and I think Vic knew right away, let's get him the ball back. You got to have amnesia. The next play, he might catch it, and he did. Got a little yak, too. How about that?
Here's a little fun fact on Cheragino. He's appeared in more Super Bowl commercials than any person ever. And they list him as a stuntman, but he says, hey, man, I get paid as an actor.
Yeah, one of the Capital One Vikings. Yeah. That's fitting here in Minnesota.
Grew up at a farm in Milwaukee, Oregon. How about that? A little jet sweep action and into the end zone. Guy Sink, credit Jaworski and Vic going deep into the playbook and getting into the end zone.
Well, it's about creativity in the red zone by Team Red. It worked there, and that's what I like about this game. They have more than just base plays. They've got they'll go deep into that playbook.
That 20-year Army vet, Guy Sink, he knows how to follow the orders, and now they fake it to him. All sorts of time for Vic, and there's a bullet into the corner, and that's going to be a conversion to Beckham. So Team Red sending a message that they're not going to go away. 40-31 now our score.
Yeah, and a very good route by Beckham as he got into the middle of the end zone near the line, the sideline, and Vic knew that if he threw that laser beam, Beckham was going to get it because of his size.
Again, want to remind you to sign up today for the first ever star-studded Celebrity Sweat Wellness Cruise, September 7th. Tybo creator Billy Blanks, Hollywood physique expert Eric the Trainer is going to be there. Jake Miller and James Maslow, not only clients, but they'll also be performing fine musical artists and many others, including our man Jake. The Trainer will be on that cruise. Go to csweat.com for all the details. That's the letter C, sweat.com, as you can see on the box, for all the details. Great way to kick off your September. Now let's see if Flutie can answer, and he goes right to the Hall of Famer Andre Reed. That's always a safe play call.
That's pretty much a gimme. Get Andre Reed involved on that bubble screen. You know he's going to catch it. That combination is surefire clicking. Doug Flutie, about 13 seasons. Chris, New England, San Diego, Buffalo, Chicago. Also CFL legend, 3-time Grey Cup winner.
He comes to the near side, and that's complete to Mike Getty. And not only did he just go north of the border for a while, voted the greatest CFL player of all time.
Yeah, and that's impressive when you think about Warren Moon. I believe won 5 Grey Cups with the Edmonton Eskimos. A lot of tremendous players have played in Canada. He also played for Donald Trump's New Jersey Generals back in '84.
He's going to air this one out. Captain Randall. Touchdown.
Oh, good route by Randall. Looked like a post pattern there, and he got separation. got behind the Team Red secondary and able to make the catch. Outstanding throw by Doug Flutie, who really wants to win this game again.
Maybe Stiletto should be talking to Randall about, you know, his post-military career here, get some representation. He went right past Cheragino. They found the matchup they liked.
Yes. You don't want Cheragino in deep coverage. He's more of an underneath guy, and that matchup was exploited.
Well, we're seeing great performances from our active military members, and a few other soldiers join Jake the trainer.
Guys, I'm here with the Army recruiters of Minneapolis. Guys, how cool is that to play in the scrimmage with these guys?
I mean, this was awesome. We had a great time. We really appreciate the opportunity to come out here. It was awesome meeting some of the celebrities, and just catching a pass from Doug Flutie was like the highlight of my day.
Yeah, once in a lifetime opportunity to catch a pass from some of the the greats and Hall of Famers. So really cool time.
And I mean, these guys lay their lives on the line every day. Their inspiration is unbelievable, and we're only here to motivate and inspire other guys. Now, if you were talking to younger generational kids, what would you tell them when it comes to, you know, being adhering to a program or working out, exercising, sleeping enough? What would you tell these kids?
I mean, the first thing I would say is just get out and be active, all right? Continue to be active. Keep doing what you're doing. Do great in school. It all boils down to school, all right? So keep it up in school, and then, yeah, just find what you're going to do and work towards it.
Stay motivated. Work hard and stay motivated. Keep at it.
Work hard, stay motivated. Keep your grades up, kids. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, they don't just say it, they live it, and they were out before our game today, scrimmaging with some of these folks. First play of the game, Flutie laid one up, and one of the vets just dove headlong, somersaulting to the turf, popped right up, and away we go. It was a lot of fun, and a pleasure to have them. You saw the Mission 22 gear. Encourage you to get online, contribute to that great cause. That's what this game is about here today. Near sideline, wow. Beckham with a tap dance.
And that was right in front of us, Chris, and we saw up close and personal the touch that Mike Vick, the southpaw, has on the throw, and then Beckham, the toe tap on the sideline. Youngsters watching, that's how it's done.
You got Andre Reed in coverage here. They're going back to Cheragino. He's been the workhorse the second half.
Well, they like him off that center release because usually he's ignored. They're not fearing any kind of a deep route out of him. But if you get those chunk plays, 7, 8, 10 yards, you'll take it.
They drop off. Here comes the pressure. Vick with a beautiful ball up the seam, and that's Will Bostwick, one of our active military performers, and nice job there. Look at the pipes on that guy.
Yeah, he's definitely been on the C-Sweat program. You can tell he's put time in the weight room. Mike Vick wants to win this game. We heard the comments about his receivers not catching the ball. He may have lit some people up.
Oh, and that one nearly picked off by Mike Adams. Adams was pointed the other direction. He's done that a couple of times in his fine career. Played in the Super Bowl with the Broncos, of course. Couldn't hang on to it, though. Lots of green in front of him. That would have been a fun foot race.
Yeah, Mike Adams really wasn't thrilled the way the Broncos let him go. He wound up in Tampa Bay this past season.
Oh, look at the moves from Beckham. Finally able to touch down there by Stellato. And it's going to set up 4th down and goal.
So we'll see what Mike Vick does here. We've seen him run it only once, and as you mentioned earlier, Chris, it's not really a game where you want the quarterbacks running the ball. It's a total spread, though, here.
He's got Kevin Lee in the route. We'll see if they go back to him. Instead, they throw it to Campbell, and Campbell is going to beat Flutie for, I believe, the touchdown. Flutie in coverage, and Campbell a size advantage, to say the least, at 6'3", 234. And the big man and the former Gopher gets 6.
Yeah, get the U of M guy on the board. Played college football just a few miles away from here at Minnesota.
Yeah, guy again played in the Super Bowl a year ago along with Deion Jones, and all these guys would prefer to be playing tomorrow, but we're glad they're playing today, and they're part of a great cause. And that's Guida, the carpenter. Clay Guida, 5'7", $156, former junior college wrestling champ. Three-sporter in high school. Are they saying he didn't get in? He made the catch.
Yeah, the carpenter not happy there. He wants to drop the hammer on the officials, I think, Chris. It looked like from our vantage point he might have gotten in.
Guy who for a while lived in a bus. I mean, I would not want to tell that guy he didn't get in. I would say, you know what, Clay, whatever you want.
Yeah,
it's whatever you need, my friend.
Octagon guys, you give them what they want.
How tough are these guys? A lot of them wrestling backgrounds.
Well,
including Guida, including Kevin Lee.
And the kind of shape you have to be in to get into the octagon ring and do what they do. It's amazing.
Now let's get down to Travis Beckham, who's had a nice impact here in the second half.
Hey guys, I'm here with Travis Beckham, New York Giants alumni. Travis, amazing job out there so far. You guys are making a comeback. What do we look forward to seeing in the second half continuing, and how can we get back in the game?
We are coming back. We got to keep jumping the ball down, play better on defense, and just kind of move the ball slowly. I mean, we're not down by much, but we just got to keep moving the ball.
Now, when you know you're going to have an off day, a cheat day, what's your go-to cheat meal?
Man, you're trying to get me. Well, I mean, I'm trying to be eating healthy, but on the way down here, car ride had some nachos, had some Doritos with some cheese on them, peppers. I'm really trying to just try to make something sound good out of these nachos, but it was bad. I had some soda, had some Flamin' Hots. Yeah, it wasn't anything good.
Now, on a normal day, when it's not a cheat day, what kind of a diet do you follow? Do you follow any certain calorie restrictions, anything in specific?
I don't follow calorie restrictions. I like a lot of proteins. Obviously like to stay hydrated. And lean meats, you know what I mean? Try to stick away from the junk food, the sugars, and trying to make sure I'm staying in the weight room.
Guys, nutrition and diet and sleep and everything related to that is all super important, so make sure you stay healthy.
Exactly.
Guys, back to you.
Yeah, former Giant, and he still looks like he can lace him up as Kyle Randall, who else, goes up and flexes towards the crowd with a conversion on 3rd down from Doug Flutie.
And it was Mike Vick who was in coverage, and Mike Vick not happy with his inability to break that play up. He just tossed off both of his shoes, and he's now playing in socks. And he's still faster than just about anybody out there.
And he's had some ankle issues. He said he's not fully healthy. Had the rotator cuff. They're going to flip this one out. There's our guy Mike Adams. Caught that one, and he's immediately stopped by Will Bostwick. You know, I thought Beckham for his cheat food. First, he looks like he never cheats on the diet, the way he's put together. Wisconsin guy, I thought maybe cheese curds were going to slide in there.
That would have been a natural, mixing in maybe a brat, but he went the nacho route. How about that?
The dry car nachos. That's it. It takes an artist. Flip that one out. Boy, that's going to be Sean Stellato. He lost the hat. He lost the hat, but he's showing the moves. Red Fox is representing.
He's been sneaky good in this game, Sean Stellato. He's got about 4 catches. He's got a couple of touchdowns. He's got the ability to get open, Chris.
Got to get street cred with his clients. Oh, look at that. A little spin around. There's Randall. You know he's not going out of bounds. And Will Bostwick was up to meet him in a big tumbling pile of active military personnel.
The last 2 guys to bring down Randall, Vick and Bostic, have both gone high. This guy is intense, and they got to keep him in check.
Hoorah for Randall, the Marine, and he is having the time of his life in this one. Flutie and the blue team trying to answer, and there's Adams. Is he in the end zone? He is. So a couple of chances slipped through his fingers quite literally earlier, but Mike Adams gets that one.
Well, and that's an example of perseverance. If you have a couple of plays that don't go your way, you got to have amnesia. You got to forget, keep going, focus on the next one. Now Mike Adams with, I would say, redemption in this half, Chris.
Yeah, you know, he was not too long ago sitting with the customers and signing autographs. So that was good. He got back into it. And we'll see what happens here in the conversion.
I'm hoping Christian McCaffrey gives him a text and says, nice catch, guy.
Had a chance to run into Christian the other night, and he is here in town. This could be a double pass.
Yes.
Double pass. Randall wants to show the versatility and maybe not the strength. He's gonna go after Deion Jones.
Well, and he had Mike Adams wide open in the back right corner of the end zone, but I don't think he would have got the ball there either. That was a one-hopper.
He is having a day, isn't he? Captain Kyle Randall. Take a look.
Now look at, if you can see the back right corner, Mike Adams wide open, yelling for the ball, but not even close.
He says up, throw it up. Now coming the other way, it's Guy Singh, and it's going to be Randall with the stop on his fellow serviceman. And again, Mission 22, you saw some of the gear that our Army recruiters were wearing. It all goes to a phenomenal cause. The war at home can be so dangerous. And Mission 22's goal is to end the stigma surrounding PTSD and traumatic brain injury. How about a touchdown for Deion Jones? Some kind of athlete, Deion Jones.
Yeah, and give Mike Vick credit, the ability to roll left, extend the play, and that was a home run heave. perfect spiral. That's an example of what Mike Vick was able to do in his NFL career, Chris. And we'll probably have another look at it, but that's probably the best throw I've seen out here today.
Hey, you get a good look at those shirts we were talking about. Some of our fine servicemen in attendance here today. Jones has been stalwart here today, and it's still just a 9-point game as they're looking for the conversion. Vick's gonna air this one out. There's the pump fake. Corner. Guida can't hang on. Now, he was inside the pylon that time, but he couldn't hang on to the football. Let's take a look at that touchdown toss to Deion Jones.
And I like the ability of Vick to roll to the left, and he puts mustard on the ball, Chris, and look at that throw.
He throws a beautiful deep ball, that high arching ball. Something about the way a lefty lets it fly, too. With that
I agree. It's one of those throws that, you know, if NFL Films is taking it and slowing it down and putting the music behind it, it's just picture-perfect poetry.
Now Mike trying to get some defense. He's going to rush himself. Flutie over the middle. Adams going to grab it before Guida touches him right at the center stripe. That ball was up in the air a little bit, but Guida couldn't quite get there. As you saw Mike Vick get aggressive with the blitz that time. They need one stop, and they can make this very interesting.
Yeah, a stop or a pick, something to sway it the other way. One thing about Team Red, though, they have not given up.
All right, Flutie with his brother Darren joining him in the backfield. And up the sideline, and that's Alec the trainer. Alec Penix, he was a three-sport athlete in high school back in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Went to college at the University of Kentucky, so he's used to wearing that blue. Nicely done.
Yeah, and he was a factor early on in this game. We haven't heard from him here in the second half until now, but again, a good route. He got open down the seam.
How can they get that? Here's they were setting it up for the Darren Flutie double pass and knocked down. I don't know if that was Vick or Bostwick that got a hand on it.
I think it was Bostwick, and that's another thing too. If you're a young pass rusher and you know you're not going to get a sack or be able to tackle somebody like Flutie on the double pass try, just throw your arms up, clog the passing lane. You might get a deflection, and that's what happened there.
Now Blanks, the veteran.
Look at this,
stack four guys to the near side, and they come over here, and that's Mike Getty takes a blow from the Motown phenom, Kevin Lee, I think, coming up. You don't want that guy charging in on you.
No, that might not be pretty.
I don't think Getty's afraid of anything, as any of these servicemen are, and that's going to be Adams, pylon for a touchdown. They've really gone back to Adams. Darius Butler taking a breather here in half number 2. And the stop that the red team needed, not in the works, as Flutie does it again.
No, and really one of those back shoulder type throws where the only guy who can make a play on it is Mike Adams, and he was able to come up with the grab.
Well, they stack him up here, now double pass again. Now Darren Flutie. Darren being chased by Cheragini. He flips to Doug, ball's loose, and they will stymie the conversion attempt as Doug sends a souvenir into the crowd.
But what I love about Doug Flutie, he has fun playing. You can tell that even in a game like this, it's an exhibition, obviously for a great cause. He's competitive, but he has fun, and I think sometimes that gets lost today, Chris, in today's world of sports. Have fun.
Just keeps coming back every year. This is 17th. Had to miss one for a family commitment, but other than that, he's always here. And a quick completion out of the near side. Short gain that time. Beckham on the receiving end.
Yeah, Team Red's got to get it going.
And that ball was nearly 6 the other way. Getty made a great read on it as they were flipping it out towards Kevin Lee. The former South St. Paul Packer Mike Getty played it for some home fans. And now a third down. Well, we haven't seen him go back to the lateral game. That one's loose. And there's Alec the trainer. And the speed work has paid dividends for Alec. He'll get the sack.
Yeah, Cherasino, not the kind of snap that Mike Vick wanted. It short hopped him, and that set the sack up.
There's a whole generation of NFL defensive linemen who spent careers trying to catch Mike Vick in the backfield who were like, it was never that easy.
No.
It was never that easy to get him.
He was the human joystick. I mean, he just moved around with incredible ease, like he did there.
Needs a first down. Beckham has the ball. No idea where the sticks are, but let's go down in the meantime as they try to measure this one out to Jake the trainer with former Gopher. That's Devondre Campbell.
You're Devondre Campbell. Devondre, you look amazing out there, man. How's it feel?
Feels good, man. It feels good to be able to get out here and get a little sweat going, man. Just being able to compete with a bunch of good guys for a great cause.
What's it like playing against guys who are not necessarily football athletes, you know, Kevin Lee and Clay Aguida, and then you got Kazi, the stuntman, Alec, the trainer. What's it like playing with different guys at different sports?
I mean, it's fun. I mean, we're all competitive. We're all considered to be the best at what we do. I mean, and even if they don't play football, it's just nice that they out here competing with us, man. It just shows that competitive nature.
And above all, it's all about giving back to the community, having fun, and just having a good time. So, guys, back to you.
All right, and Devondre doing a great job for Team Red. Now, Beckham on that last reception was not able to get the necessary first down yardage, so it looks like Team Flutie is going to take over just into Team Vic territory here.
Well, that's a big stop for the Blue with 7:30 and counting on the game clock, and they've got the comfortable lead. If they can put up another score here, Chris, it's going to be a difficult mountain to climb for Ron Jaworski's Team Red.
Lots of time for Flutie. Now, a little pressure, and it comes to Darren on the near side. You get the sense that if Darren and Doug were just driving to, say, the grocery store, and they saw a little sandlot game or a beach game going on, you get the sense they'd pull over and talk their way into the game?
Clearly, they would jump in and play, and then when they got to the supermarket, they'd probably pick up the bread and play catch in the aisle. I mean, these guys are made to play football, born and bred.
It's a good call, John. It's a good call.
Flutie, a little fake, now it flips it. Let's see if Mike can throw the football. There's Darren Flutie. He's looking for help, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks there by Kevin Lee.
The impressive thing about that play to me was Mike Adams with the scoop catch. He was about ready to hit the sprint turf, as you referred to it, and he was able to, avoid that incompletion and keep that play going. Boy, Mike Adams has really come back and had a big-time second half.
I think the most impressive thing is that Darren Flutie is still out there. He told us before, he goes, I just played because I figured if somebody called me and I was on the couch, sure, I'll play. Look at him. He's heaving a little bit, and he's had a big impact on this one. And now we're going to get a little supplemental help on defense. This is you need a stop. Who do you turn to? You turn to the U.S. military when you want defense. And they're going to add some bodies out there against Flutie and company.
This is an interesting defense that Team Red has with a little black mixed in.
And it's Flutie to Flutie, the behind the back from Darren to Doug. But Mike Vick able to close it out with help from one of our servicemen.
That was Globetrotter-like there.
He says, Darren, go to the red pickup truck, turn left at the light pole.
Yeah, I can only imagine what it was like at the dinner table with those two.
You said pass the salt. You meant pass the salt. And he's going to go back to Darren again, and that one's going to find the turf. So I think the 6 extra military members on defense look has confounded Team Blue a little bit here.
Well, I wonder if Mike Irvin had this in his game plan, if they worked on it during the week. I'm not sure they did. Mike Irvin says they're cheating.
Jaworski says it's just good coaching. Flutie being chased. He turns. A lot of pressure. And Mike Adams, he's going to be flagged down. Vic got him. It's going to set up a big 4th down. Approaching the 5-minute mark of this 18th annual Celebrity Sweat Flag Football Challenge. Remember, they're having the first ever Celebrity Sweat Wellness Cruise September 7th. Billy Blanks will be there. Eric the trainer will be there. Jake will be there. Go to csweat.com for all the details. Big 4th down. That's complete. Alec the trainer in traffic, able to haul it in. He's been quite a weapon.
He sure has, and again, it's one of those routes where he got to the back of the end zone. He knew where the back line was, and he dragged across and was able to get open. And Doug Flutie, threw it into a tight window, and it just goes to show that Doug Flutie can still zip that football. And now they're going to try for one more point. They're going to try to get it to 65, and this would seem to be an insurmountable lead, but after seeing the Falcons give one up to the Patriots in Super Bowl 51, I won't go there, Chris.
That's Randall, bottom of the screen. Now, Captain Kyle Randall has had a huge game. Flutie was talking to him. They want to go to him. Man-to-man coverage out there with Deion Jones, and Jones able to knock it away. Randall wants a flag.
And a hard slant there. The bullet slant.
Somebody picked up a pair of gloves from Kazi Cherardino.
Yeah, young Twins fan. You might see those gloves in Target Field.
You got fire on those gloves. You got flames. I like it.
Hot. And you can see on the throw there to Eric, the trainer, and not only the catch, but again, tight window to be able to squeeze it in.
Cherardino, that's a long name to sign. You need big gloves.
Yeah, we sure do.
Vic, pump fake. He's going deep. One of our servicemen is out there. Can't quite run underneath it. They had a couple in the area.
Yeah, Mike Vick. We'll go downstairs to Jake. Hi, Jake.
Hey, guys, I'm with Clay Guida. Clay, I see a touchdown. Hey, what's up, brother? Clay, you got an amazing touchdown catch by Vic out there. How you feeling? I know you're a UFC guy, but you look good out there, man.
I feel good. I don't know. It's pretty sloppy, kind of like my fighting style, but we're having a good time out there. It's just.
Well, you're known as an energetic, creative, explosive guy on the octagon, and out here, I mean, it looks the same, man. So, are we going to see a career switch?
If they come up with a small people football division, maybe I'll be signing up, man. I'd love to. I played ball since I was little, played in high school, but on the wrestling mat and the octagon is where I belong, man.
That's awesome, man. You definitely look like you fit out there, so we're really happy to have you, man. It's amazing. Guys, back to you.
He's one of the most popular guys in the sport in UFC. They call him the Carpenter. Clay Guida, and as he mentioned, a wrestler. He was a junior college wrestling champion. Also worked on an Alaska fishing trawler, crab trawler. Said far and away harder than getting inside the octagon.
Yeah, I would imagine that job would be incredibly difficult and test your character.
Wow.
And he survived.
He's got a lot of character. I don't think there's any question about that. We're seeing a little prevent look here from Team Flutie. Michael Irvin has not yet inserted himself in as a safety. Second down from midfield. Blanks provides the pressure. That beautiful deep ball and into the end zone one more time. Breakout star Deion Jones.
Yeah, and that is a replica of what we saw earlier. Mike Vick, the roll left, the home run heave on the go route. And wow, Deion Jones, they can't cover him on the deep stuff. And Mike Vick trying to rally his team.
Let's get back down to Jake. He's with Kazi.
Guys, I'm here with Kazi Cherardino. Now, stuntman, singer, songwriter, model, actor, you name it. And now we can add athlete and NFL superstar to the list. Kazi, how you feeling, man?
I don't know if you could call me an athlete by any regards, especially at this point, Jake. I am winded after playing a flag football game.
Well, you're playing with some NFL superstars out there. You got the UFC guys. You fit it right in, man. You're doing amazing. You got the speed. We see that. You're making tackles. You're making catches. It looks amazing out there.
The only catches I've made across the middle are just little dump passes. Vic's just dumping like little 2 or 3 yarders across the middle. He's actually been helping me out a lot because he had me play center, so all I really had to do was snap the ball and block for him. I can stand in one place. I mean, I got 300 pounds to carry around. Just stand there and be like, don't get by me.
Yeah, those guys can't get by you, but you look good. You're moving quick. You're catching the ball. And when it comes to giving back, you know, this is all for the military. What does it mean at one of the events like this that's really, really all about giving back?
These guys have been fantastic. I mean, they, super, super personable. All been coming out and have been able to say hi. And the fact that they were able to get out before the game and do their own scrimmage so they can kind of get their faces out there to the kids kind of makes them the superstars a lot more than we are.
These guys fight every single day, and they put their lives on the line for us. So amazing to be here and give back. Kazi, thank you very much.
You betcha. You betcha. Thanks.
Guys, back to you.
Jake, that's great stuff. And Kazi Cherardino is about as interesting a human being as you will ever meet. So accomplished. He plays 9 instruments. He's written 12 novels. He's been a stuntman. He's been an actor. He does a little bit of everything, including some snapping here today. Under 2 minutes to play. Team Flutie about to go 16-1 in this game. Mike Adams with some moves. Got a block from Randall before being touched out there by Guy Singh. Yeah, Randall still lead blocking here with a giant lead, and that's a giant size. I mean, I don't think you and I together couldn't lift that jug with Kazi with that big old paw. He can just throw it around like an 8-ouncer.
Well, and as he said, Mike Vick's helped him out with the dump routes from the center position. There's a little pose as he's getting that protein and that hydration. How about the beard, too?
Whatever he's doing, he squeezed it with his bare hands, I think, right into that jug. He lost a shoe out here. Who is that? Is that Getty? I think Mike Getty lost a spike. He's not going to go Mike Vick. So now we're going to get some help. Some little guy. Michael Irvin is making some interesting substitutions right now.
How about These youngsters getting jerseys from Team Blue.
Yeah, Team Blue, so that's no longer Darren Flutie wearing the number 13.
Wow, this is a great touch. Mike Irvin interviewing a young Minnesota Twins fan.
I got a feeling that they're going to draw something up to get some of these youngsters into the flow of the game. Flutie goes up the seam.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that. Look at the hands.
Yeah.
Sliding across the middle with a catch.
Yeah, he ran that slant route, looked back for the ball, made the grab. Chris, give him about 12 on the reception.
He's going to school Monday. What'd you do this weekend? Yeah, I caught a couple balls from Doug Flutie. What?
Caught one from Doug, got a jersey from Darren.
He's practically family at this point. Now get everybody involved. He's loose down the sideline. Get there! Pylon touchdown!
And that's got the bubble screen and the score, and the head coach, Mike Irvin, has run onto the field, and he's going to get a high five from the playmaker. How about that?
Yeah, we didn't get the band on the field, but we did get the playmaker on the field. Billy Blanks heading off his jersey, and his jersey got into the end zone, and that youngster will never forget this Saturday here in Woodbury.
And look at the shake and bake.
Look at the smile, forget the shake and bake. He can't help but smile.
Right into your living room. How about this one?
On the conversion, got the Morneau jersey, and he found the pylon. Pick him up, Michael Irvin.
Wow, that's good stuff. And the presence of mind to get inside the pylon, as you said, Chris.
Yeah, he's got that Justin Morneau Twins jersey. And Team Flutie sitting on 71 and a high five from Doug.
Well, we told you these guys that came out here with all designs on winning, and you can see Mike Irvin. He's going to go back tonight. He bumps into Jaws at a Super Bowl party. He's going to say, I got you, Ron, I got you.
And if the Eagles win the Super Bowl, Ron won't mind.
No, he won't, because the Eagles never have won one.
Number 32 said he used Jaws as a souvenir. And mine.
Michael Irvin.
Well, and we talked a lot about fitness during the broadcast. Nobody trains harder. No ex-player puts in more time in the weight room and getting his cardio in than Mike Irvin. It's all about sweat equity for him. I mean, he looks like he could still run routes, Chris.
Yeah, Josh maybe not running any routes, but he can probably still deliver. You see him sharing a moment there with another young fan, and what a day as you see the clock tick down towards triple zeros. Team Flutie's going to win it, 71-49. Doug Flutie is now 16-1 in the Celebrity Sweat Flag Football Challenges. I think we've got Jake the trainer down there on a very crowded sideline. Jake, a great way to wrap this one up.
Yeah, guys, what an amazing game. I'm here with arguably MVP Alec the trainer, fitness icon legend Billy Blanks. Guys, what an amazing time out there. You look great. You look great. Tell me a little about how you feel.
It was Billy's pass rush that really got us going today. It was good. I mean, we played hard, but I'm sore. I don't know about you.
Pretty good. You know, it was a fun football game, man. Playing with the troops and supporting the troops and all the football NFL players out here, man, just made it awesome.
Now, guys, Billy actually trained the troops in Afghanistan. Billy, what was that like?
It was awesome. You know, when you go over to Afghanistan, you go to Iraq, the troops love it because we bring a part of home to them. So it's truly a blessing to be able to go over there and visit them. You know, because the people who can't do that, I get an opportunity to go there and say hi. We thank you for what you do for our country.
Alec, you trained the top celebrities in Hollywood. What's that like?
Oh man, it's a thrill. I mean, I love having different people from all walks coming in there, the most talented people in the world. But it's also good, like for today, we give back to the people who give back to our country. That's more rewarding than anything else. So it was good. It was a good game.
Last question: Patriots or Eagles?
For Patriots, Tom Brady.
Hey, Eagles.
Let's see.
Shout out to my boy Josh Johnson. I want to make a shout out to you at home, all the guys in Indiana. You guys keep up good work. God bless you all.
God bless the guys in Indiana. Josh, what's up, man?
Tom Brady.
Guys, back to you.
With that hair, you knew he was a Brady fan. Billy Blanks, of course, is from Philadelphia, or from Pennsylvania, but he said he's actually a Vikings fan. Back after this to Woodbury.
Royal Caribbean.
Introducing Power Reels, a revolutionary ultra-portable total body fitness product. Get stronger and leaner faster. Power Reels' patented constant resistance technology keeps your muscles activated through the entire exercise, so you see faster and more effective results. Plus, free unlimited online access to hundreds of exercises. Select your Power Reels resistance level and start getting in the best shape of your life now.
Introducing the elite class of athletic rollers, the Fit Roller from Fire and Ice Therapy.
The Fit Roller, with the aid of hot and cold therapy, helps to increase flexibility, roll out sore muscles, roll out knots, increase circulation, and reduce inflammation.
I had the foam rollers with the ridges on there. You can't heat them, you can't ice them. The Fit Roller, you're able to do the heat, you can cool, and it's everything in between.
Call now to get the Fit Roller Fit Kit.
Celebrity Sweat takes you behind the scenes to see how your favorite athletes and celebrities train. We talk to the stars about eating habits, training techniques, and we inspire people of all ages to live healthy lives.
If you look at all the greats, they all have the same work ethic. We all do things that other people don't want to do.
I'm a vegan. First thing, an acai bowl with some blueberries.
Being able to play the shows every night kind of demands a little bit of a workout.
Watch for weekly training tips and recipes from your favorite stars. Go to csweat.com today.
Well, it's a great scene here in Woodbury. We're at the Healthy Sports Center. It's snowy outside. There's Ron Jaworski snapping some pictures, signing some autographs. Chris Atterbury, Eric Nelson in the wake of the 18th Celebrity Sweat Flag Football Challenge, and it was all Team Flutie 71-49. I think this year, the first time ever, Eric, they had active military personnel, and boy, did they ever make an impact, and what a experience for all of the men and women who are here as part of the U.S. military and armed forces today, and in particular those who were able to participate in the game.
Yeah, a great twist and addition to this game, Chris. My second one, I was in Texas last year down in Katy, suburban Houston, and they played that one at an outdoor venue, so that was a smash hit. They went inside this year here in Woodbury, Minnesota, and this one certainly had everybody excited. And we saw Team Flutie, we saw Team Vic, and we saw a lot of athletes out there. One of them right there, the Hall of Famer Andre Reed, in that scrum of fans, but we saw the military members competing. We saw the celebrity trainers, agents making plays. I mean, it was just a cluster of different types of people out here having fun and showing off some athleticism.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we want to thank Celebrity Sweat for hosting another great event, as well as all of the sponsors for making it all possible here from Woodbury today. As you get a look at what it looked like outside, Anytime Fitness, a big part, Power Reels, of course, Maurer Sports Nutrition, and Kenny Maurer, Royal Caribbean. You got to sign up for that cruise, and of course, Smart Hood Intel was part of our production at Arama today. Fire and Ice, New Age Beverages Corporation, and of course, T-Mobile and Samsung, and of course, the equipment. You saw a lot of it today. OA Apparel and those awesome Spiders batting gloves, PhD Sports. And of course, keep Mission 22 in your hearts and minds, and check out their website, maybe get some of their gear as well. In the meantime, we'll bid you adieu from Woodbury and see you next year in Atlanta at the 19th Annual Celebrity Flag Football Challenge. Enjoy the weekend.